You're being fully activated to release all grief from your cellular memory and to make a wish. I'm going to read this. We stand at the edge of the wishing well. We throw coins into the well with the hope that something will change in our life. Instead of wishing, have the courage to dive into the wishing well. Delve into your depths and you will find the richness of your soul. As you are immersed in your splendor, all is transformed. So it's like a transformation or a transfiguration. It's what you're going through. Following your intuition as memory codes are being activated now, bringing in the universal law. So our universal law of free will means that no one can intervene without our permission. However, silence is consent to the dark side. Everything, this is a flower of life, wisdom of a star. Everything in the universe consists of energy, formed into different vibrations. All that is experienced and created in this life is the result of the magnetic law of attraction. Through this law, energies of the same type come together. Whatever you focus on will come into your life. The universe will never judge you, and as such makes no distinction between good and bad. It only organizes energies according to similarity. Today, create a vision for your life. Feel your vision, feel that feeling, and radiate it through your mind, body, and spirit. Hold that feeling, meditate on it, become it, and very soon you will have many manifestations of your highest visions for your life. So at this time, right, to manifest, it doesn't take as long to go through the electromagnetic field as it did before. So we're manifesting a lot faster. It's not as dense, it's more fine. And so creating your wish and following the universal law of free will. So that's asking for help. Do you love that? It's the new flower of life configuration. We are getting the new, reweaving our flower of life. We got that with the angelic sacred circle. I think it was Uriel brought in the Fibonacci sequence and refreshed us. So if you haven't taken advantage of the sacred circle meditations and would like to, I can send you the links. There's 8 in the series and we're up to number 4. You need to email me at reikibybella@gmail.com and I can send you the links and the price. We've got Archangel Rafael here. Now, Raphael's a healing angel, specializing in healing and also the patron saint of relationships. So we know we're using our free will to call in Raphael. So you say, Raphael, I call upon you now. I give you permission and ask. And then you build a relationship. So it's not an opinion of anybody. You know that Raphael is here. So Raphael, I'm asking about relationship. Thank you for motivating and guiding me to drink more water so that my health, energy, and appetite stay at optimal levels throughout each day. I must say, I haven't been drinking a lot of water. If anyone's going in for surgery, we ask Raphael, thank you for being with this person and for helping with this surgery. I have faith in divine intervention and fully accept your guidance now. That's sending Raphael before you, making easy your way to any health appointments. Also here is saying, Raphael, we give you permission and ask to guide the hand of every surgeon or healthcare worker I come into contact with in the next days, weeks, months. And I say in Jesus' name, because these angels work for Jesus. Anyway, it's just changed. They just changed up on me. Forgiveness. Do you think you can forgive your twin, Divine Feminine? Jesus asked me that the other day. It's like, just forgive him. And I was like, yeah, sure. Doubt it. Sure, I doubt it. It's not as easy as you think. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to forgive myself and others in exchange for what I really want, peace and health. And then God slapped me around, I call it. It's like, okay, all right, yes. He said to me, if you don't forgive others, you will not be forgiven. I was like, all right, sit with Jesus for a minute and heal it. Bring it to the light in the fresh air. Again, don't muzzle yourself. You're not breathing in your own carbon dioxide, are you? You know that's a joke, don't you? Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me breathe easier in all ways. Don't muzzle yourself. You'd never do that, would you? I don't know. Would you? Sunlight, see, it's basics, back to nature. So we've got forgiveness, get out in the fresh air, take your muzzle off, take your sunglasses off, take your hat off. Get your feet also in the sun. It's the best way to clear any dis-ease in your body is to put your feet into ultraviolet light. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me enjoy the benefits of sunshine in safe and healthy ways. Also eating sun-ripened fruit. We're getting the light codes in. That's how we get the light codes in. So you create space by forgiveness. Sorry, I'm telling myself. And then you go in the fresh air and eat some sun-ripened fruit without your hat or sunnies or shoes on. Is that correct, Raphael? Yes. Take your dog with you, she said, and leave all that crapola behind. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage and willingness to take good care of myself, including surrounding myself with healthy relationships and positive situations. Hard to find. Shouldn't say that. Yeah, detox. See, the twins are detoxing. Look, detoxing the grief. That's the twins. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearing up my body, mind, and life so that I may happily and healthfully live free of chemicals. But they're everywhere. They're everywhere. God was just showing me earlier. You know, if you gave the land to Moses and Aaron and his sons, because the land produces, the earth gives you, right? You've got earth, sun. It's like, yeah, let's simplify our lives. Just get really down to simplifying your life. You know, you don't need these people around you if they're draining you. Like, what's in it for you? Because it's really toxic. It's toxic energy. And this is what you're realizing, right? The Prince of Air owns this world. We work with the Prince of Peace. But the Prince of Air has, you know, airways, communication pathways, Wi-Fi, 5G, the vibration of the food or the chemicals in our day, being bombarded by, you know, social media. This is a really big call to simplify the next 3 days, Divine Feminine, to help your twin detox. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm having a rebellious moment, don't mind me. I have a lot of them, but I sit with the Father. Dear God, I'm glad he's here. Look, he's in both of them, dear God. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for hearing and answering my prayer of helping me to forgive anyone who's been and to get out in the fresh air, drink more water, get sunlight, leave any toxic relationships behind. Thank you, Father, for showing me who my enemies are. Oh, rainbow light body activation here. Alternative healing is Reiki healing. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. So just receiving now, this is your third eye, rainbow light body activation by Raphael, Divine Feminine. Well done. See, you've got to create the space though, see? And it starts with forgiveness, and prayer. And then you can leave the toxic relationship behind. Bring in Reiki. So do any meditations you can on my channel, even the Solstice and 6-pack playlist. Like, there's so much Reiki in there, so much life force. I have another channel, Receptive Mode, with heaps of meditations. Everything's jam-packed with Reiki, so you're getting healing, even these readings. Right, so sit in receptive mode and receive. And then look, we were talking about earlier your water breaking. Sorry, I'm just the messenger, right? It's just funny. And then you go into labour pains, right, which is the full moon and the grief and the, you know, you might feel like melancholy, sad, bit dreamy, can't sleep, bit sick, can't eat properly. And then the birth of the new life. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me trust my feelings as the accurate barometer of truth as we align our heart chakra with Yeshua HaMashiach. This is about the only relationship that you need right now. How is your relationship with Jesus? Do you know who he is? I didn't. I recorded my whole journey for you. I had no intercessor. That's why it's really powerful. It was just me and God. So here we are as star seeds, right? That means God's thought about all this before we even came down here. All we have to do is stand in our power, in our truth, right? That's the Excalibur sword of truth. And anything not of it will have to be released. See, I was telling a friend the other day, the twin flame journey, if you like, union is different. Because divine feminine needs to be in 75% receptive mode, not like a soulmate divine union. They're 50-50. And the other thing is, it doesn't come in as like, the honeymoon first. When you get together and it's the honeymoon and then you start seeing all the yuck. Nah. Twin flames, yuck, all there. And more yuck. And yuckity, yuck. And yuck. All right, God said, all right. I'm like, I wasn't expecting so much yuck, Father. Anyhow, he said, we don't call it a mission for nothing. Right, you are. So there's a lot of, what is not of love comes up to be released in the twin flame union. It's not honeymoon first. It's the other way around. That all clears and then it's eternal. Sorry, I didn't think I was going to say that. So we're looking at the star seed oracle and we're going to do a snapshot of the Empress. And she's the feminine, she's the female. She's the one who makes the baby in her belly. Yeah. All paths lead home. Look at that. So that's walking the labyrinth. I'm going to do it for you. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze within. I have sort of one in the park. I thought about it at doing it in a retreat. But I will video it for you. Child of the cosmos. So do you see that you are made of stardust? You do have stars in you. That's why they're seeds. I asked God, right? I said, I can see them in my womb. I said, they're like little lights, like little stars. And he said, they are from the stars. They're made up of the same fabric of the stars, the seeds that you have. I was like, oh, we have star seeds. And it hit me like a brick. I mean, I'm really slow at all this stuff, honestly. Spend a lot of time going, So we are seeded with the stars. I'm not joking. That's why you really are a child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Oh, God. I used to think all this stuff was just hoo-ha. So all your karmic relationships are being released, divine feminine. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth. Right? Anything that's conflict and karmic, it's really important not to create any more karma. Let it go, let it go, let it go. If it's not bringing you joy, happiness and bliss, it's karmic. Don't create more karma by holding on to it. This full moon will make it very obvious if you are, which means that God makes it yuck, so that you let it go if he wants you somewhere else. Right? So if the worse it is, the faster you have to let it go, because that's a sign God's got you, wants you over here somewhere. See, Gaia is changing. The earth pulsing. Electromagnetic waves are hitting the earth. There's earthquakes and tremors. And the Yellowstone National Park at Caldera, is starting to release the ring of fire, which creates down in the Sheol. Pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. So we are connecting to a new earth, and the ley lines of that earth are overriding or multi-dimensionally layered within the ley lines of this earth. We access them by getting our Blu-ray upgrades, inner earth upgrades. Oh my gosh. Inner earth upgrades. Inner earth, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. So, okay, I'm just getting a download. You'll survive this. Oh, thanks. New solutions and beginnings. That's funny. Isn't that beautiful? So inner earth is in the middle of the earth. It's real. It's not like somewhere else. And that's how you travel out of the earth, right? So they travel out. You don't, like, there's no space. You don't go to space. It's all NASA, right? Anyway, you go through Alaska, actually. There's a gateway and you can get out. Or you go down into Middle Earth. Wow. Sorry. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Multifaceted. You know, like the diamond? This is in the diamond portal. Get your inner earth upgrades as you are changing with the earth and becoming the multifaceted parts of you are being cleared because the grief is there. You look into a diamond if it doesn't have any inclusions. So an inclusion would be if you were sitting in the middle of a diamond, think about the facets and how they have to clear. Here is saying that you're seeing that. And the grief is just like a black, dark facet. You're cleaning the window of it. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like cleaning a window. They're giving it to us now. So this is an activation now for courage. I love that picture. Look. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. That's Lemuria and Atlantis. And this is the galactic fabric. They're showing me galactic fabric. I don't know what that means. Loosen your grip, relax, divine feminine, let go. Letting old coping mechanisms of worry, doubt, stress and control, density, addiction, saying let God in. Let go and let God, right? Just often think, oh, God's got this. I've got to get God. So he says to me, lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. The third eye is lifting, and even memories of trauma, shock and abuse are lifting from your cellular memory code because it's time. This has to come in. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. See, in the matrix, right, in 3D, we're going south. When we evolve and ascend, as we're doing, we're going to let go of the two initiations, like I said. It's just low vibrational energy. And just know that not everybody's going to understand you. In fact, it's very rare. You know, this is a soul tribe we're connecting to here on my channel. But in the real world, it's really rare. You're not for everyone. So if people are draining you, it's not for you either, because you're seeing who your enemies are. God's revealing your enemies to you. And in that space, let go. Realize that they're all leaving because there's new people coming in. There's a new fabric, a new energy, a new resurrection power. I just heard, who's that? We called in the holy angels and holy fire. Oh, we did too. Sorry, I'm asking who's that. And I'm the one who called them in. Now look at this, Divine Feminine. So good to be with you. Please just relax your mind and open your heart. We're bringing twin flame Reiki energy, Diakomio soul healing. I'm a light worker. I work a lot in the light, and our Reiki symbols are light. They're everlasting light. I'm just going to ask from the wild offering, right? A message to your beloved. Even if you don't know who it is, it doesn't matter. In fact, union doesn't even matter to have to fulfill your mission. Did you know that? It doesn't even matter. It's the last space for the twin flame union to occur. It's the lowest vibration, 3D physical union of the relationship. Do you know what I mean? but it's the highest vibration down here in 3D that you can possibly get. But of the actual union, it's the lowest. Make sense of that. So we're bringing down a high vibration into a low vibration. So it's not easy. That's why, not everyone's going to understand that. I mean, I don't even understand that. I'm doing it. You know? It's hard to believe the spiritual world is more real than 3D. 3D's like made up. 24-hour time is a construct. It's like, that's what I mean by getting out of the matrix. Abundance comes in. Divine beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. So we're doing abundance Reiki as well. If you're a Reiki master, if you're not at mastership yet, please do so as soon as possible. You can book it on my calendar. On my website. You can write to me. Despair, I need your divine intercession right now, O great spirit. Lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. Exhaling the despair. It's heavy. And breathe in courage. Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it. Don't worry, all will be well. You have to be quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your will. So yellow is a colour I don't have anywhere, so I need more yellow in my life. And we do the prayer for the courage at night time and then bring in solitude. See, this is like counterproductive. It feels counterproductive, but it's all that matters. Once you embrace the inner divine and your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. I love that. We're keeping going here. These are all messages. We've got White Tara here. She's saying purification. So drinking purified water, even blessing. We've been blessing our water, our Reiki Masters and I. Service. You stop using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. Stop using the universe to try to get... See, that's what I meant about the matrix, going in there and seeing what's in there. It's like you're bringing it to it. So as children, we learn about ourselves by our parents or our caregivers or our teachers or our siblings' reaction to us. And we take that in and deem that as that makes it mean, we put meaning on it, I'm not worthy. And then we get it over and 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 over again. And that's what we're breaking. It's like, I am worthy. You need the power of the Holy Spirit to break that. It's a free will choice. And then you're born of the Spirit. You're out of your DNA and you're born again of the Spirit. You have a new family. Sorry. What was I saying here? The service about using the universe. Oh, yeah. Then you're bringing an alignment down through your heart, opening your heart, forgiveness, all that. And that opens and then it brings, you're the channel of love. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms. If you are open, please take over divine and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. Handing challenges over, that's the energy around it. This portal, handing everything to God and not asking the matrix for anything. Not being programmed like we were by our parents. We're not children anymore. So, if you haven't healed childhood trauma, you can watch the TV and you're being programmed. What we want to do is we want to say no to that and bring down God's program and bring it out. right? So then you look at that, and that's what you will create. So you can watch something that's not created because you watched it. You're the creator. You made it happen. You're being programmed by the TV to create what it's saying. What it's saying is not true until you create it. So you are believing the program. And then you're acting on it, which is creating the program. I hope I'm making sense. But I sort of get it now. So it's like you've got to detach from that, go into nature, bring down the new program, the new love template. This is a divine love template. It's not here. You can't get it in the matrix. You're bringing it, and then you're relying on God. It's massive, right? So you do go through the loneliness because you're detaching from a program in 3D, detaching from all the people, family members, your DNA. You're changing. When you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude. And that's when kindred spirits can finally come. See? It's in the solitude and the peace. You got courage, solitude, service, loneliness, challenges. Right? So it's a challenge at first to be alone, to have silence. I had to push through the boredom. I'm just going to sit here, right? Until I'm just going to sit here. And sit through it. The mind chatter, the old programs. Setting your intention is what we learn in Reiki 2. Intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes for me come true. They're beautiful. Divine Feminine. They're lovely. Can we get one for Divine Masculine? We'll just get one while we're in here. I'm going to do a whole reading for him. But let's have a look. What's for Divine Masculine? Oh, that's the opposite of codependence. See? Breaking the code to dependence. Very exciting. The more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love this inner child, dear Lord. It's epic. Well done, Divine Masculine. It's hard to let that, it's an addiction. So it's a peptide rush. It's an addiction to drama. That's why bringing calmness in the practice of mindlessness. The inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind, dear Lord. May your peaceful calm take over. I love the hummingbird. They're beautiful cards, aren't they? They're called the Wild Offering. I had no idea they were God cards. I thought they were going to be like Herbie and, do you know what I mean? Like my herb oracle. Let's have a look. Divine Feminine will do a quick snapshot before we go. As your energy's grounded and connected. Soul star to earth star are now connecting a chord of light at the speed of light to Gaia's new earth, to the diamond core of the crystal grid. Father's new earth. I'm now connected and I can feel the shift. If you have connected to the galactics, your star seed family of origin, as a Blu-ray, they will connect you. But they can't come in unless you use the universal law of free will. Divine Feminine through the diamond portal. Let's have a look. So full moon's going to be intense. Oh, look. Told you. Justice and things will be balanced in your emotional field. Right, we're 90% water, so we have to drink more water, blessing our water because it's new. New love is being birthed. Divine Feminine snapshot, 5 of Swords. That's that petty, low vibrational whatever. It's just thinking of like petty things. Like you're not going to spend like 80% of your time, you know what I mean, on things that don't create 80% of the difference. You spend 20% of your time on those things. So this is time management. Look. Divine Feminine. this is your goal, to get through the portal, right? This is here. This is the portal. This is to get through it, you know? Like, it's like, oh, what's that show? I can't think of it. Because this is Groundhog Day. That's what I'm hearing. It's Groundhog Day here, look. Challenges, problems, same old, same old. How annoying. The same conversation over and over again. You're realizing that it's a cycle. It's a karmic cycle. You can have the same conversation every karmic cycle with the same person, resulting in the same outcome. Right? This is about confusion, doubt, worry, low vibration, unfulfilled heart chakra here. And like all confusion. Lots of sugar, watching your diet here, sleeping patterns, right? And not letting money have any power over you. It's just superfluous. It's going to be, think more about your energy, and your currency is your energy field. So if you're creating with a low vibration, then that's what, God gives all manna, comes from heaven. So we're unplugging from the matrix and the mind, right? So the mind used to create through speech. Now we're unplugging from there and plugging into the heart. And the energy's coming up from the heart instead of down from the mind. It's a new, right? This is new. It's a new way of being. Speaking from your heart to heart, look. So this is clarity, 1 month, 2 days, union, a choice, a decision, a merge of energies. This is what you have to get through before that, through the portal, right? Cash flow, right? No one has any money, so don't give power to money. It says in the abundance book, if you focus on money, it disappears, because that's the effect. Where's the cause? Focus on the cause over here and drink less alcohol, sleep more, have less sugar. What? Who said that? Get out. Sorry. Sometimes I just have dessert. Decadence. Trying to not indulge in lack of sleep. The enemy is keeping you awake, Divine Feminine. Don't worry about all these unfulfilled expectations. That was a different, you couldn't possibly have opened your heart to any of them because you weren't ready. You are now. So you're a different person, and let all the challenges, problems, and all the worries, the doubts, and the fears all disappear. Let them go, right? Bringing clarity that God's got this, and my heart will know and will magnetize in my beloved when I am ready. It's divine timing in my own energy field. So if you're in the chrysalis still, right, Divine Feminine, know that you've got to stay in there until it's time. And guess when it's time? It's time when it's time. So I was asking God about the rapture today. Okay, can you tell me? Is it soon? Like, what's coming up? And he said, no one knows the day or the hour, but we are in the season. And I was like, season. Oh, we're in the season. It's like, what does that mean? Anyway, the season starts, whatever the season is. However that long goes for. But this portal starts the season, right? That we're in the season of ascension. We don't go through the death portal. This is our last lifetime. We're clearing all karma. That's why it's a mission. That's why it hurts. That's why it's so painful. You've done many lifetimes and not wanted to clear it. And now we have to. This is the mission. So just know that you're ready, that you're going through it, and it will all be over. You've got to lean into Jesus. Let him heal your heart. And you've got to ask, pray, and connect to the earth. And you will be a new butterfly. If you need help in any way coming out of that chrysalis, contact me at reikibybella@gmail.com, as my calendar is full. But I'll see Twin Flame Reiki attunements are available on a waiting list. And also, the other things you can take advantage of straight away is Vimeo channel, Receptive Mode, Holy, 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 My Journey with the Trinity. It's magical, reveals mysteries of the kingdom. That's why I have it as exclusive content. It's only for those who are filled with the Spirit. And if you haven't received the Holy Spirit, you can do so there. And the other things I have is the Archangelic Sacred Circle. Otherwise, I'll see you soon for the Divine Masculine reading or for the full moon cleansing. Bring your crystals and we will heal and transform together. I love you. May God bless you too. And thank you for being here. We want to thank Archangel Michael and Jesus for being by our side day and night. And for Jesus, he's going to be the king, because it's a kingdom. So if you can get to know him early, right, he'll let you in the door, because you can't miss this party. I love you. If I can help in any way, look me up. Otherwise, comment below and let me know your name and location. And thanks so much for watching. Your light shines eternally bright, and the darkness cannot overcome it.